here's the thing, God, is that the lesson never talked about the woman.
Well, you're not a woman.
Right? But no, the lesson speak about what are the mental and physical powers of a devil. Right?
Yeah.
But the lesson doesn't talk about a woman. It just speak about the original man and the devil in comparison to the original man having grafted brain. Right? Having 6 ounces of brain, not 6.5, but 6 ounces of brain, and they are grafted brain. Right? And his physical power is less than 1/3 that of the original man. So he is mentally and physically inferior to us as the original man. Okay, when you compare the two in terms of bone structure, bone density, blood, the thickness of the blood, when you're dealing with the again, locus ceruleus and the heavy concentration of melanin that's produced in the original man in comparison to the Caucasian or the Anglo-Saxon, because him being grafted and no longer original, he cannot produce the amount of melanin that we produce. So from a biological perspective, okay, he is inferior to us. Not only that, you can go into the DNA, okay, in comparison from the original man, shows that we dominant, we supreme, and they are recessive. See what I'm saying? When you're going into DNA and all of that. Okay, but the lesson in all the writings, and even when you read other things by Elijah Muhammad, he rarely goes into anything dealing with the woman. When he does talk about the woman, he speaks about the woman in the sense that when you teach a man, you teach an individual. When you teach a woman, you teach a nation, and a woman can rise no higher than the nation. See what I'm saying? In that context. But he never talked about her having actually 6.5 ounces of brain. Now, if you take out, I did a report on this. And I still have the report. Like, you give me your email, I'll just send it to you. You know, I can send you the whole research and everything. Okay. But when you deal with autopsies, right, in a cadaver, and you take out, when they deal with the process of autopsies and they take out the brain and they weigh it, they've been able to discover that the average adult brain weighs 3.5 pounds. If you put 2 of your fists together like this, this is the approximate size of your brain inside your skull, right? In the proportion of, yeah, you put 2 of your fists together like this, this is about the size of your brain, and it weighs, and the reason why it weighs 3.5 pounds is because of the water that's in your brain. But what scientists do in an autopsy, they use a chemical process of alcohol to dry out the brain. They extract all of the fluid out of the brain, and then they weigh it as it's dry. And when you do that with an original man in comparison to a Caucasian, you'll find out that that one weighs more than the other. And these are little scientific facts that a lot of scientists really don't want out there. So what they do is they advocate this thing and say that, oh, we all the same, we all human.
If Mecca did this,